We have an amazing Greyhawk 29ME here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a really cool triple slide unit. You got dual opposing living room slides and then a rear bed slide out. And what that gives you is a big coach when you get to your destination, but a not so big coach going down the road. Not super small, but not super big. Manageable, you know? And being a Jayco, it's got twice the warranty of anyone else. And a lot of that is because this Greyhawk here is built like a Class A motorhome. It just happens to have a Class C body, and it's appointed like a Class A motorhome. And really, that's my favorite part of Greyhawks. This is a Class C motorhome, only in shape. It is a Class A in everywhere else. For instance, I mentioned double length warranty. This has 2-year bumper to hitch of 24,000 miles. That does go into Canada for you folks up north. We deliver to you all the time. You have a one-piece fiberglass diesel pusher style roof up here. It's built at ground level, hoisted in place. You might see how the roof line tapers over the side and the seam is in a low stress position to help avoid any sort of water penetration there. Longevity type features. You see the nose cap here. It fully wraps around the walls. The wall actually does go clear up here. This is a sleeve and it's seamless. There's no seams where water can get in here and cause penetration. Because if I take in a used Class C motorhome, I don't ask if, I ask where the leak is in the front, because they always have them. Now there's just nowhere water can't get in there, you know, it just stops it. Greyhawks are loaded with equipment. Easily the most highly equipped thing in their class and price point. Standard power side mirrors here, heated power side mirrors at that, with built-in standard cameras. When you flip your little turn blinker right there at the center monitor, that's your backup camera, and your touchscreen nav system there, it clips over to that camera automatically, so you can line a sight right down the side of this bad boy to make sure you're not going to crush someone when you're changing lanes. Also, it's a sneaky little thing. If you're backing into a parking space and you're not sure exactly like where the post or something is, click on your turn blinker and you can kind of get a better idea where stuff is over there. It's nice to help with those blind spots. We have a Onan generator down here, so you can take your adventures anywhere, anytime. And really, to me, that's the difference between a motorhome and a towable RV. In a motorhome, your adventure begins the moment you turn the key. The moment you sit down in that driver's seat, you're camping. But in a towable RV, that doesn't really begin until you get there. Long story short, you get more return on investment with a motorhome. You get more time, more vacation. Isn't that the whole point? More time, more vacation? Motorhome gets you that. This is the Jayco's. They're the Greyhawk's best handling, quietest riding Class C on the market. Period. End of sentence. And that's a bold statement. Real quick before I explain on that, I just want to show you the truly mirror-like finish on that high gloss skin. You got to really look to see where the skin starts and reality stops. I mean, they did a heck of a job on that. So quietest riding, best handling Class C on the market. How did they accomplish that? You know, anyone can just fire that off. What did they do? They upgraded the front suspension up here. They put some Bilstein shocks on there, which are the exact same things that high-performance race cars use to help soak shocks in corners. The standard Ford factory chassis that this is on, the E450 chassis, has little stabilizer bars that go up from the chassis to the coach to help keep it from getting topsy. They're fine. They're not bad. But Jayco bulks them up with something that's like 75% thicker and heavy duty. This thing does not rock and roll down the road. It does not get pushed going down the road from headwinds. It tracks like it's supposed to. It's great. They have a fully computerized balanced drivetrain system. So when you stretch a chassis like this, you have 3 drivetrain sections. Almost everybody will balance each section individually. So anyone can say, well, we have a balanced drivetrain. But Jayco then goes the extra step. They don't just balance each section, they reassemble it and then balance the entire system, because the one does not necessarily guarantee the other. They go that extra step with the extra testing. That means you're not going to get that shimmy and shake in your hands going down the road. It also means you're not going to be just like, have you ever driven an old motorhome and you're just upper body exhausted when you get to your destination? It's because you're fighting this thing. It's not going to do that now. They also have rubber shock bouncers between the chassis and the coach body. They've got these big, giant rubber shock absorbers to help, you know, absorb that ground road impact before it translates into this. Then they also have a soft touch ceiling liner in there that is going to operate just like it would in a Class A diesel motorhome. It's going to keep outside noise dampened. That's really nice when you're towing, so you don't hear that roaring wind sound. But also, when you get to your destination, it keeps the outside versus inside nice and quiet and separate. This has monster storage, and that's my favorite part of the 29ME. Well, I don't know, there's a couple things I call favorites, but this huge monster pass-through storage that is triple easy accessible is great, and you do have a full outside little utility shower station here as well. All these doors are fully laminated extra thick so that you've got the best insulation possible, because right above this is your bed. If you were spilling out heat from here, you would be sweating or freezing at night, whatever. Greyhawk has the best-in-class hitching and tow capacity, and it is truly unmatched. This is 7,500 pound pull rated with a 750 pound tongue weight. Now, if you're really sharp and you've shopped around the RV business a lot, you're going to say, I don't know, buddy, there's other guys that claim a 7,500 pound hitch. And it is true. They may have a tow rating of 7,500 pounds, but they don't have the tongue rating to support it. Their hitches only hold 500 pounds, not 750. You have to use a weight distribution with theirs. You do not have to do this. Jayco is the only true 7,500 pound towing Class C on the market, period. Power awning with LED lights, a lot of folks have that. I'm not going to belabor that point too much. But the new Gen 3 Girard tankless water heater system is fabulous. It's the only one I've ever seen that I liked. I've never been a big fan of these things. I've had to sell them previously, didn't like it. This one is great because it's the only one that actually is user-friendly. You don't have to be a frickin' engineer to run it. It has a little digital thermostat that it has a actual readout, a number you can see to program your hot water. That's it. Touch a button, go home. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how this one works. We have double power entry steps here. I've seen a lot of other real popular brands. The lower step is actually just a bucket that clips down, but that's right next to the tire. Like when you guys hit a speed bump, have you ever pulled once into a campground with a smooth driveway? That's a trick question because they don't exist. Can you tell I go camping? Campgrounds don't have smooth driveways. Trust me on that. The point I'm making here is even a gas station has a really tall curb usually. Well, if that tire recoils up when you hit a bump, you're going to just bust that little step bucket up, or at least have a good chance of it. Maybe not every time, but eventually you might clip it. This isn't going to happen. You've got better clearance this way. Plus, now we've got more steps for easier entry. The RV that we have in stock, I should have mentioned this sooner. My apologies there. RV that we have in stock could look different from the one you're seeing here in this video. For instance, this is called French Vanilla, the decor, which is personally one of my favorites. I think it is just sharp, it's classy, it's light, it's airy, it's very, very well done. But there may be other options, upgrades, features. The RV could experience updates mid-year, and I may not necessarily reshoot footage every time. So at any point, if you want to see exactly what we have in stock, and you want to see exactly how it is equipped, and how much we are asking for it, I leave you a link down here in the video description. It says click for price and availability. That's no joke. That'll show you exactly what we got, what we're asking. That way you know. This is here for information. This is like a commercial. Give us a call or visit our site. You don't even have to pick up the phone. You don't have to give us a credit score to shop with us. We do everything very easy and transparent. Let me back up here. Let's get started. So first of all, this is the biggest little living room I've ever seen. It's 7 foot tall at the ceiling here. And again, that soft touch ceiling liner helps insulate a little bit, but it really keeps it quiet in here. Like, we were up by the highway outside. It was noisy. Don't know if the camera picked it up. It's dead silent in here. If I'm not talking, which is rare because my mouth always runs. My wife will agree with that. She's right though. It'll be much quieter in here. So taller walls mean taller slide outs, more room for cabinets, more room for windows. We have dual opposing slide outs to give you this nice, beautiful, big living room. And hang with me till the end of the video, provided I remember. I've forgotten before, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to remember to run these slides in to show you what it looks like going down the road. So if that's all you want to see, just skip ahead near the end, I don't know, a minute of the video. The dinette all the way over to the kitchen. This is one super slide. Now over here we have a hide-a-bed sofa and a 10 cubic foot refrigerator freezer in the other. So we kind of have two 3/4-ish slide outs that gives us this big living space. Above the dinette you're going to get lots of ambient light, although there is a sunshade here in case you're feeling a little hot in the sun. You can close that, but it gives you, again, a lot of extra light. Now, again, Class A features in a Class C motorhome. We've got the dual section day-night shades in addition to the 80% UV tinted windows over here. The cabinet doors, all hardwood, built like a truck. dumps like a truck, if you follow me. And this is, if you reach around in here, you can feel that this is real wood. This is lumber core with a wrap, and I've got pocket screws here. My camera light is flashing at me that my battery's getting low, so it might clip out and I may have to phase in halfway through here, but there's too much to cover for me to try to hurry from here. The TV up here, one thing I love about this is it is on a power swing arm. You can have perfect viewing with this TV, and it will sit right where you want it, in transit, at the destination, wherever. Of course, the big Class C overhead cab, though I do like that they do include a window up there for ventilation and whatnot. The driver's area up here, Greyhawk, one of the differences between this and its brother Redhawk is just a far superior seating. They're just far more plush, they're more comfortable. These are not the Ford factory seats. They put those in. Got a 6-way power captain's chair right here, so your driver's chair is excellent. Stereo here. This is your nav. It's got Bluetooth capability, does anything, everything, backup camera, side view cameras. Again, it slices, dices, juliennes. I say that too much, but it's true. It just does everything. I talked about the fridge. Like I said, this is a full tri-fold memory foam hide-a-bed sleeper sofa. It's not a little jackknife bed. It is a real big bed. It folds out to be basically as big as this, so you can sleep 2, 4, I'm going to say 5, because, I mean, let's be real, 6, 7 back there. So you can actually, I mean, it's not a bunkhouse motorhome, but you can still sleep a ton of people in here. Now, if your kids are in their teens, they can set up their own bed. You don't have to do that for them. That's a nice little advantage there. So if you're like, do we get a bunkhouse for a couple years, or do we get the non-bunkhouse? Get the non-bunkhouse if your kids are in their teens. And don't go in debt trading something in that maybe hasn't reached like an equity point, too soon. This is kind of the one you want. Really, really good storage here. Like, a lot of people look at the kitchen and go, well, the kitchen's small. No, the kitchen's huge. It's just broke up in different ways. We've got a massive pantry going on there. Massive. And a coat closet right when you walk in the door, because that's right where it should be. Full power leveling system too, which is really cool. That is something not a lot of Class C's in this class have. That is an excellent thing. Another thing I like is just the easy storage dinette system here. It's just easy to get to. This is also your dream dinette system. All you do is unlock that right there. You want to sleep on it, push it down, boom, we got a bed. We want it back up into the dining position, pull it back up, lock it down, done. Up and down, even with my mouth blabbering in like 5 seconds. Solid surface countertops in a Greyhawk, another difference between this and a Redhawk, but everything I'm showing you in here is like the same as the Jayco Precept, which is Jayco's higher end Class A motorhome. So again, we're getting sharp, high-end Class A features in a Class C motorhome. If you want to roll down the road incognitus, this is the one right here. I do love all the counter space, and I love the level exchange, because this is in the slide out, but this is fixed right here. So you get that 3-dimensional level change, and the sink is recessed, but with the same solid surface mount. So again, it just vanishes when it's in here. Moving back, something that you'll never get enough of in any RV is storage, but they really, really, really tried to get too much storage right here. And this is something you'll find on a lot of Greyhawks, is this monster double closet with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dresser drawers right here, and an even bigger one on the bottom. So, you know, your bigger stuff like your jeans and your sweatshirts and stuff can go in there. We'll hit the bathroom real quick before I forget, because I got a bad habit of doing that too. Plenty of room to get dressed when you get out of the shower, first of all. Foot flush for convenience. We have a his and hers dual floating style medicine cabinet with extra dedicated storage over here even, you know. Unfortunately, you got the biggest defect in this trailer, this guy right here. But I tell you, I like the look of this. Even the bathroom. The bathroom looks good in this, and that's saying something. Extra tall shower, because we have an extra tall ceiling, and even more dedicated linen space, so you don't have to make that naked run out through the living room just to get back here. But rear bedroom is cool. This is a slide-out bed, but it's not a bunk. It is a real bed. Pillow top mattress, and that is a true queen. 60 by 80 inches, so you actually have true queen stuff going on. His and hers side wardrobes, his and hers side stands with power outlets for phone charging and CPAP use and all that. Even extra little bonus drawer space over here. Now, the TV up here, you will always get an extra TV in a Greyhawk bedroom, and you have a wall control vent for the fantastic fan vent above the master bed. We got just enough time. I'm going to run these slides, and I think we're going to make it. Slide buttons are right here. I'm going to retract the 2 living room ones because the bedroom, you know, you get the idea. You're not going to be much in the bedroom going down the road anyway. Make sure you close all your drawers and stuff before you run your slides in, by the way, guys. It's a good idea, like right here, right next to that monitor panel on the right, put a little checklist. You know, drawers, slide outs, antennas, stuff like that. So here she is going down the road. That's about all the longer it takes. You see, you can still get through the middle. You can navigate the whole coach. If you have other questions, give us a call, 800-256-5196. We love trades. We finance just about anything. We do everything. Basically, guys, we're one of the very largest places in Michigan. We're a huge store, and Jayco is the heart and soul of our store. We sell a lot of brands, but this is, in motorized, absolutely the shining gem of our lineup. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.